Hey everybody, Caleb with Almond Landscape here. You're welcome to the channel. Like and subscribe, all that stuff. If you like this kind of content, we got more coming. I'm going to show you French drain stuff here. We're going to talk about a French drain real quick, and I want to show you the anatomy of a French drain we installed last summer sometime. And my client's done some stuff here. The water's eroded off of it to an extent here, but I want to show you what this thing is essentially it's a perforated pipe, and there's a lot of options for perforated pipe here. Now we've got, this is a 3-hole like PVC white pipe, and what this is this pipe here with a bunch of this clean stone around it. A guy I'm watching called the French Drain Man, he's really advocating for using a number 2 or number 4 sized round wash gravel, which I think we're going to move to that because it has a larger AOS, which is called apparent opening size. And what this is a 1 foot wide trench by about 18 inches, give or take, in height. And then we burrito wrap it with this woven geotextile fabric. And then my client here concealed it with, which is pretty cool, pretty clever, just this piece of stone here, because the water's not going to come gushing out of here so much in this circumstance. And even if it did, it would push it out of the water, push it out of the way or whatever. But what we did here, I'll show you, is we ran that drain, which is again 18 inches deep, give or take, a foot wide. And then we got about 2 inches of soil over top of it here. Got kids doing cartwheels and showing off. And but it's all running here to the center, which is going to wick away any moisture. And it also runs up under this patio area here that's all built on clean stone. We got another video further back in the channel with that. Really pretty project here, very proud of this project. But it runs clear up in here, and then we've also got a line that's picking up here some surface drainage, and we put this pit on here to pick up surface area. Hey Levi. Oh, lots of digging. Very cool. But it's also picking up a surface drainage here. We need to do some fine tune, get some pulverized topsoil in here, get some fine tuning done here as it's settled and stuff like that. But a lot of sand in this hillside too here, but this area was constantly wet, and that's wicking moisture out of there constantly. So that whole structure is built on clean stone, so it's always draining to it. In this area in here, all that water is going to it and collecting out. So it's in the bottom of the swale, but again, it's just a composition of clean stone, so the water can go right through it, burrito wrapped with a geotextile, a non-woven geotextile. The non-woven geotextile that you saw down here, it's going to drain, or it's going to allow like water, or the soil to sit on top of it here, but yet not let the soil through, but it'll let the water through to get to the drain. So this area was constantly holding water, super wet all the time. And anytime where you got a big area like that and you've got super heavy clay soils, you might need to run a finger drain out into the extra wet areas to make sure you pick up all the moisture and wick all that moisture out of there as much as you absolutely have to. So if you had an extra wet area in here, like that one drain is not going to pick all that up. So we want to run a finger drain over into here to pull that moisture out. So that's a quick video on the anatomy of a French drain. And a French drain is named after, I think, a gentleman named French who kind of led the way, let's say, in that type of system. So that's that. You can see where we did through there. But again, over top of that, we've only got a couple inches of soil so that it fully drains and doesn't, because the heavier drain, you can do a thing where that gravel comes clear up and it's going to pick up every bit of water there is coming through. So those are all things to think about here on a quick video on French drains, really. Have a good one, folks. Like and subscribe. Check out the Kid Contractor podcast, by the way, as well as our Instagram channel at Almond Landscape LLC. Actually, that's my foreman's page, but at Almond Landscape LLC, the Kid Contractor podcast, and thehardscapeacademy.com. www.thehardscapeacademy.com. Leave a comment if you have any thoughts on French drain work. Thanks, folks. We'll see you.